A day after Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler announced that he will not be seeking a third term, he stood before cameras and explained why he is stepping aside and opening up the position.
Fox 12's Connor McCarthy is outside City Hall and tells us what the mayor's priorities are for the rest of his tenure.
Well, Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler says that he will not back down from tackling the multiple crises impacting Portlanders. He says if he tried to run for re-election, he would focus too much time and energy on his re-election campaign. Now his position is up for grabs during a critical moment for the city. A chapter of Portland's political history is in its final pages, with Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler announcing he will not run for a third term.
There's a tremendous amount of work that needs to get done over the next year and a quarter. I did not see any scenario where I could successfully move this work forward while at the same time seeking re-election.
Since taking office in 2017, Wheeler's navigated the city through extreme weather, social unrest, and a global pandemic. Now he's looking to finish out the last 15 months he has in office tackling issues of homelessness, public safety, and drug addiction, as well as helping the city transition into a new form of government in 2025.
My work here as mayor is far from being done. I'm doubling down on these efforts, and I remain committed to the city that I love.
Wheeler says he's still committed to banning unsanctioned camping and getting those experiencing homelessness in shelters. He pointed to one of his newly sanctioned mass encampments now housing 137 people as an example of his work to tackle the homeless crisis. When it comes to the Joint Office of Homeless Services, he says he will hammer out a deal with the county.
The unspent funds, coupled with a lack of clear outcomes and measurable data, is unacceptable both to me and to the city council at large.
Public safety is also a priority for the mayor. He says Portland Police's hiring is now outpacing those who are leaving the bureau.
As we continue to respond to the community's needs, none is greater than the need for Portlanders to feel safe and be safe in their own community.
The mayor says he will continue to work to clean up the streets and get neighborhoods back to where they were pre-pandemic. In the coming weeks, his office will launch Portland Solutions, a program modeled after the city-backed 90-day reset plans.
We heard from other Portlanders who said, hey, wait a minute, what about my neighborhood? What can you do for us? Based on this feedback and the success of the 90-day resets, we knew we needed a much broader solution.
With his time in office coming to an end, Wheeler says he's leaving during a critical time in the city's history. When I asked him if he has any regrets from his tenure, this is what he had to say.
I'm sure there will be things that, with the benefit of hindsight, I will look back on and say, gosh, I wish I'd done this differently. I'd be a fool to stand here and tell you otherwise. But I actually don't spend a lot of time second-guessing what I did in the past. My time and energy is focused on the crises today and where we're headed. That is where my full focus and my full attention is.
So far, the only person to throw their hat into the ring to be mayor of Portland is City Commissioner Mingus Mapps. Now, the calendar year is not yet over, so Portlanders should expect more candidates to run for the office. In downtown Portland, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.
Connor, thank you.